Boosie Boo. Boosie Boo. Man. It look like he gonna be facing some time. You know what I'm saying? It look like he gonna be facing some time. How much? We don't know. You know, I think he get a sentencing. I don't know when the sentencing, but at least right now until he get sentenced. You know, he on the streets. He doing. You know, he fighting the fight on the streets. It's always better that way. Well, the fight over with. You know, it's been. You know, the verdict been. You know, laid. So yeah. You know, he took that plea years ago. Got caught with that gun. He got caught with the gun years ago. Went to court. He beat it. They appealed it. And then I think they got him on a repeal. You know what I'm saying? When they appealed the first verdict, because he beat it, or he got a light sentence, or not a sentence, but like probation, yada yada, whatever, ankle monitor, whatever the fuck. You know, and so the courts appealed that decision. Then boom, they win. Feds pick it up. Now Boosie got a plea. You know, he said himself, man, you know, that's the best decision for him and his family. You know, he tired of fighting. He say he tired of fighting. So shit. Could take it to trial, and then, you know, the trial lasts 2-3 years. You seen how the Young Thug case went. You know, you probably won't go to trial. Let's say he take it to trial, but they don't go to trial until 2026 December. Damn near 2027. That's 2 years you don't waste it. You know what I'm saying? And the trial ain't even started. So it's shit like that he thinking about when he can go and do it now, and them 2 years account. Whether I gotta do it on the street, whether I gotta do it on the ankle monitor, whether I gotta do it on probation, whether I gotta do it fed time. Them 2 years account instead of me just, you know, being out here in the time ticking, you know, type shit. So from my understanding, that was the thought process. I even watched the interview he did with Vlad, you know what I'm saying? The police guy, you know what I'm saying? Or let's just say like the guy that does police type shit. Let's just say that. And you know, for some reason it's like they fucking with Boosie. It's like they fucking with a lot of niggas with money. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say this. Lil Boosie had showed Vlad, like they did an episode, or I don't know really what it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know really what it was. But he showed Vlad like all the land he bought and houses he was building, and you know, the progress he was making, telling them, you know, a bunch of his business and stuff, which, you know, I'm sure they got a nice relationship business-wise. But I don't think showing them that personal type of stuff, you know, that's beyond business. Alright, so even though they was filming, or that might have been an episode, which is business, like that, the foundation of that decision is based more personal than business, in my opinion. For him to allow Vlad to do that and bring him in his space, he has a certain level of trust for Vlad. which is personal. You know what I'm saying? So, should he trust Vlad that personal? That's a decision Boosie can make, or only Boosie make. Would my motherfucking neighbor? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Probably not. But we not in the the space that they in. They in a certain space, both of them, and they got a business relationship. So maybe that was just business, but showing him all the houses and all the lands, a lot of land. Boosie got a lot of land. You know what I'm saying? And he building a lot of real estate on that land. You know what I'm saying? So what he say for his family, all his kids and woody woo, which is a motherfucking good thing. But if you was a part of something, if you got certain terms and conditions to abide by, if you are if you playing the game, then that's not a part of the rules. What Boosie did with Vlad. That's not a part of the rules. If you in the game, if you playing the game, if you got certain terms and conditions to abide by, or damn, what was the first thing I said? I can't remember. Fuck. If you're a part of something. So, any of those things, yeah, you can't. You can do what the fuck you want to do. God's will type shit. But it just say it's certain consequences. You know what I'm saying, for certain shit. I just say that. So, man, we gonna my city fuck with Boosie. I fuck with Boosie. The South fuck with Boosie. You know what I'm talking about? Boosie got love out here. Regardless of what you think of him or his name. And we don't be wanting to see shit like that with Boosie. But it just it come with the lifestyle. I'ma just say that.